September 21, 2012. This is Justice Done Dirt Cheap in front of the Canadian Legion, and we're walking down because I have a scheduled hearing today. It's regarding a City of Fredericton bylaw that states basically no one shall ride or drive a bicycle or motorcycle on the sidewalk unless just crossing it to get from point A to point B. I'll put a copy of the actual bylaw in the description of the video, but going down for the hearing today, I was previously refused an opportunity to cross-examine Constable David Beck. The reason why I was refused is I wasn't provided disclosure until the first day of the trial. As in, day one, here's the trial, here's the disclosure. Now you get to cross-examine the witness. That provides no opportunity whatsoever to cross-examine a witness. I mean, within 5 minutes, one can't read 20-25 pages of disclosure, digest it, figure out a game plan or strategy for cross-examining the witness. So they just went ahead and had the city solicitor, Mr. Kalinowski, went ahead and questioned David Beck and put the answers on the record, and the court tried to force me to cross-examine that day or lose my opportunity. I protested, noted my objection on the record, and I filed as another aspect, I filed a charter challenge challenging the constitutionality of that City of Fredericton bylaw. So, since then, the judge decided to change her mind on allowing me to cross-examine Constable David Beck, and today was the date set for that cross-examination. And closing remarks and whole thing should be basically done today, according to the judge. So, I'm going to be cross-examining David Beck, and I will be relying on my written submissions regarding the constitutional issues, because they're pretty thorough, no point in saying much more about it. The court's either going to rule in my favor in that regard or not. And then the other aspect, I will be challenging the procedure based on procedural issues such as no notice of prosecution being served upon me ever and never filed with the court. And according to the Provincial Offences Procedures Act in New Brunswick, it's a requirement, and that should be an incurable defect, which is enough and or is sufficient to have the matter dismissed. See, what the City of Fredericton did is they filed an information, which is a form for a different part of the Act, is dealing with criminal matters. We're dealing with just city bylaw matters, which is under ticket procedures. It's a different portion of the Act, it requires different forms. The whole wording of the Act under that section constantly refers to notice of prosecution and never talks about the laying of information. So, procedurally, they have proceeded incorrectly. I want to call them on it, get it on the record, and ask some pointed questions of Constable David Beck regarding his notes in the event and his testimony that he gave quite a few months ago. So, the hearing's at 9:30. I'm going to be getting myself prepared, and should be interesting to see the results of this hearing. So thank you all for listening. This is Justice Done Dirt Cheap in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. We're going to the so-called Justice Building on Queen Street. I'll be providing a follow-up video after the hearing and possibly some commentary from spectators. Thank you for listening.